Good old Springfield. You never guess it now, but this city used to be peak American lifestyle. You go to the diner, grab a coffee, see your boss, your best friend, your grandma. Things aren't so relaxed these days. Ever since the recession, people aren't so kind anymore. It got tough, so the people got tough. Everyone points to one night as the turning point. The first murder in over 150 years. And after that, well, they just kept coming. By the end of 2009, we averaged a murder a week. You got your deadbeat husbands, your revenge killings, and the ones that still go unsolved to this day. Things have gotten better since then, but never back to normal.
Hey, detective! Good to see ya. What'll it be?
Gin and tonic on the rocks.
Coming right up. Enjoy, detective. So, whatever happened with that case you came in asking about? What was that guy's name? Ozzy? Austin?
Oslo Freeport.
Still on your mind, eh?
Yeah.
Say, where's your partner? He's a funny little guy.
He's not my partner anymore.
That's some drama brewing.
Yeah, you could say that. So the kicker wasn't that the murder weapon was a cleaver, but it was all a metaphor since the victim was vegan.
Alright, another case for the books. You're gonna need to leave some cases for anyone else, Fortis.
Please, I couldn't have done it without Detective Foxworthy. I tell you, he's the best goddamn partner I've ever had.
Oh, for sure.
Don't be so modest, Will. This case was all yours. Chief, you should have seen him. Right as the perp was trying to drive away, he got the perfect shot on the tire.
Spectacular. Guys, got any plans to celebrate?
Well, I mean, you're probably gonna go get a drink. I mean, it's been a long week chasing this guy.
Well, you should probably cancel those plans because I got another case for you. Still fresh.
Alrighty then.
What's the damage?
Body was called in a few hours ago. Got a bunch of cops on the scene. All we know right now is that it was a male.
Another drunk.
Oh, don't be so sure, man. Never make assumptions until you see the evidence.
That's what I like to hear. I go out there and get to work.
Jeez, you'd think after that case we'd finally get a break.
Yeah, well, you heard the chief. Crime stops for no one.
I mean, are you sure you even need me? That case was all you.
Oh, come on. You know if we didn't find the necklace and the fingerprints, we wouldn't have solved that case at all.
Yeah, well, you would have found those so much sooner if I didn't insist on going after the barber.
You were just doing your job like any good detective. I meant what I said back then.
Yeah. Look, I've been your partner for 5 years now, and I just feel like not much has changed. You know, it just feels like the training wheels are still on.
Matt, you know what a partnership is, right? It's an agreement built on trust. We're both equals. Have been and always will be.
Yeah, good to hear it.
Good to see you too, Ed.
Yeah, alright, well, body's right up ahead there. Feel free to have a look around. The girl that called in, her name's Jo. She's He's up there too.
All right, thanks, officer.
Yeah, no problem.
You talk to Joe, I'll check the body.
You got it. Officer Fred, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How's it going, Matt?
Good.
Well, this is Joe.
Matt Foxworthy, nice to meet you.
Name's Joe Giordano.
Can I ask how you came across the body?
Yeah, I was out on my morning walk with my dogs and my daughter this morning, and old Roscoe sniffed out the body. Told the girls to take the dogs home and called the police immediately.
Did you, recognize him at all?
Nah, he's not face you see around here. See them clothes he's wearing? He's one of them suits from downtown.
Did you find anything else on the scene?
His clothes was on the ground nearby. Nothing was taken as far as I could tell.
Thank you for your time, Joe. We'll call if we have any more questions.
Hey, don't mention it. You think you're gonna find the guy that did this? North side of Springfield has always been real safe. I don't want my daughters to have to see more of this stuff, you hear?
Of course, Mr. Giordano. I promise your daughters will be safe.
Hey, Jed,
Yes, detective?
got anything on cause of death?
Well, it looks like he was beaten to death. No puncture wounds, no bullet holes. It's like blunt force trauma is what did it.
Think there was a weapon involved?
Well, if there was, looks like it was covered up by them bruises.
Doesn't seem premeditated. I'm guessing the murderer was sparked into a rage, then realized he had a body to dispose of. Seems like it was all on the fly.
That seems like a pretty good start.
Yeah, well, it's something. Let's find out who you really are. Huh. Ah, that's where I recognized you.
Who is it?
Oslo Freeport. This guy's been giving us trouble for years.
How so?
This is the guy from Racco, the phone company.
He caught his business partner embezzling funds and stealing his ideas. Tried getting him arrested, but we wouldn't look into it since there was zero evidence. He hired a PI and got him arrested, and then sued him for a whole lot of money.
Most of us still think it was fake, but there's nothing we could do about it.
Is that guy still in jail?
Money's still involved. I'd say revenge is the primary motive.
Well, if Oslo's friend is still in jail, you gotta find someone who'd be willing to do the revenge for him. Remember his name? He's gotta have a brother, a girlfriend, something.
If memory serves, I think it was Shellman. Don't remember the first name. Jed, when you get the chance, can you give me the autopsy report? I want to make sure there was nothing else going on beyond a good beating.
Yeah, you got it, boss.
Anything else we got here?
That seems like everything. I say we go alert the missus and see if she can give us any more insight into who would do this.
Might as well. This is the worst part.
Yeah? Not it.
Oh.
Hello?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Detective Will Fortis with the SPD. I regret to inform you that we found your husband dead earlier this morning.
What the hell did you do to him?
Nothing, ma'am. As I was saying, we found him dead earlier this morning.
Oh, give it up. I know you cops have hated my husband ever since he got that sleaze Cole arrested. And now you go off and kill him. I've seen the news. I know what you cops are capable of.
Ma'am? Ma'am, please? The nerve of some people, I swear.
Yeah, how dare someone be sad about the death of their husband? Ma'am? Ma'am, could we please come in for a few minutes? We just want to discuss some things with you. I'm very sorry for your loss, man. Me and the big jerk over there have been assigned to your husband's case. We're on a winning streak right now, and I don't expect it to stop here. We intend on bringing whoever did this to justice.
Thank you, Detective.
Foxworthy. Matt Foxworthy.
Thank you, Detective Foxworthy.
Alright, now if I could just ask a few...
No. I'm sorry. I can't trust you. I need my PI here.
Oh, please. Ma'am, the SPD has already begun investigation. You can't just...
Will, calm down. We can always use a little extra help. We'd love to have him on the case.
I'll give her a call. Once she's here, I'll try to help you out.
Oh, well, that's okay. We have some time, right?
It might be a while. If you leave your number, I'll call you as soon as she arrives.
Are you sure? We'd be happy to stay with you for a little while, at least just to make sure you're okay.
No. I'd rather be alone. Goodbye now.
What was that about?
Rich people, I tell you.
What do you want to do now?
Let's head back to the station, see if they have any updates.
Hey, detectives!
Oh, Ned, any updates on the Freeport case?
Yeah, I got something. Autopsy came back. Nothing touched Onslow except a couple of fists.
That was a revenge motive.
We ain't heard nothing yet. Turns out Cole Shellman was released from prison about a month ago.
Shellman, the guy Oslo put in jail?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, thanks, Ned. You've been a big help.
Happy to help, boys.
I know that look. You think it was Cole?
I've got a hunch, but we have to keep looking.
Boys!
Oh, Captain, good to see ya.
My office. I got some more info on the Freeport case. Listen up, boys. We've not much time. I need this case taken care of quickly and quietly.
Why is that?
As you know, Oslo and the Force have quite a history together. I can't let anyone find out that Oslo is dead before we have a clear suspect. And I've already made sure that Joe Giordano will keep quiet.
You didn't kill her, did you?
What? No. I sent her and her family on a vacation for the week. That being said, no one can know about this case except for you two. What?
Marion Freeport said she wouldn't say anything else until she had her private investigator with her.
Natalie Stone? Are you kidding me? She's the reason we're in this predicament in the first place. We found nothing on Cole Shellman, and she pops up, and we've got nothing but evidence.
Wait, our Natalie?
Sir, don't worry. We'll make sure she doesn't get too involved. Just use her to get whatever we can from the missus.
Alright, but she's on a need-to-know basis.
Of course, sir.
One more thing before you go. There were tire tracks found near the body. The boys down at Forensics say it belongs to some kind of Infinity. If you find anyone with that kind of car, you might as well lock them up.
Well, where are we going now?
Well, I think we'll be going back to Marion's now. Hello?
Here we are again. Back at the Freeport house. You know, you'd think with all this money they'd have a maid or something.
Will, good to see you again.
Natalie?
Hello, I'm Detective Matt Fox.
Come inside. Marion's waiting.
Worthy.
How are you feeling, Marion? I know it's only been a few hours, but
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
it's good to hear. No, if you don't mind, we're just gonna ask a few questions so we can paint a better picture of what happened last night. You could reserve the right to stay silent, but it would only hinder the case.
Fine.
Can you tell me about the last time you saw your husband?
Jumping right in as usual, I see.
It's okay, Natalie. It was an average morning. Oslo got up, he got ready for work. I made him lunch, and he forgot it. And I had to run after him. He was halfway down the driveway. He stopped and gave me a kiss on the cheek, and he left.
So, Oslo never came home at all last night?
No, he normally doesn't come home until late on Fridays. After work, he goes to a bar near his office, the Coronado.
Every Friday?
Yes. He used to go with Cole until, of course, he decided to keep up the tradition despite what had happened.
Mrs. Freeport, were you aware of the fact that Cole Shellman was released from prison 1 month ago?
No, I wasn't aware.
If I remember correctly, you referred to Shellman as a sleaze earlier? Why was that?
Don't act like you don't know. You cops know all the drama between Cole and Oslo.
Mrs. Freeport, are you sure you had no idea that Shellman had been released from prison?
Of course I knew. I begged Oslo to work from home and to not go to the bar, but he wouldn't listen.
Marion, do you believe that Cole Shellman killed your husband?
I'd bet my last cent on it.
We'll take this accusation into account. Thank you for your time, Mrs. Freeport. Hopefully next time we meet, we'll have happier news.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
You and your little partner were interrogating her.
Little, hey.
We're just trying to get the information we need.
So what are you gonna do now?
Well, we'll be going to the Coronado.
Okay, then I'm gonna go to Oslo's office to see if I can find any clues there. Arian told me that Oslo always kept a folder of ideas on him, and nothing like that turned up with the body. So call me when you're done, and we'll see what we've got.
Hey, excuse me. This is our case here. Natalie, you're on a need-to-know basis.
Matt, it's fine.
Oh, well, she doesn't have our number. How's she gonna contact us?
It's okay. We'll shut up my number.
So you are gonna tell me?
Tell you what?
You and Natalie.
There's nothing to tell.
You kidding? You could cut the tension between you two with a fork.
I'm sorry, a fork?
Not the best analogy, though.
Right.
I'm just saying you could have said something.
Like I said, there's nothing to tell.
Have it your way, then.
What can I do you boys for?
I am Detective Will Fortis. This is my partner, Matt Foxworthy. We're here to ask you a few questions about last night.
Last night was a hectic one. Happy to help though.
Thank you. State your name for the record, please.
Jimmy Schmidt, owner-operator at the Coronado for the last 10 years.
Congratulations.
We're trying to track the whereabouts of, this man. You recognize him?
Ooh, that guy? I recognize him. Comes in here every Friday night. Used to come in here with a pal. Been coming in here alone the last couple years. Never a good thing when you drink alone. Leaves a good tip though.
Was he here yesterday?
Of course, got here at 5:30. Sat there right at the corner like he always does. Ordered his Maker's Mark bourbon. Same routine as always.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary with him last night?
And did he have a folder with him?
Nah, same old, same old. Ever since he's been drinking alone, he's kind of kept to himself. And yeah, he had a folder with him. He never comes in here without it.
So was he alone all night?
For a while, yeah. But right as he was about to leave, somebody came up to him. I think it was his old buddy.
So Cole was here last night.
Do you know if anything happened between them?
Oh, they were normal for a little bit. Next thing I know, they're throwing fists at one another.
Could have started with that.
I'm telling a story here. When you tell a story, you gotta have pacing.
What happened next, Jimmy?
Well, I got in between them, I broke them up. Fights aren't uncommon here, so it was no big deal. What's that guy's name you're looking for again?
Oslo.
Aslo? I never would have guessed that. Yeah, he just threw down a 20 and he left.
And Cole?
Oh, Cole, he stayed quite a bit. He ran up quite the tab.
When did he finally leave?
Oh, he stayed there for a while. He probably left around midnight or a little later.
Did the autopsy report say when the time of death was?
I believe it was between 1 and 3 in the morning.
Wait, autopsy? What's going on here?
Oh, don't worry about it, Jimmy.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Schmidt. You've led us one step closer to justice.
Hey, wait! What's going on here? Something happened to this Aslo guy? He was good business.
Jimmy, you might want to find someone to cover that spot on Friday nights.
Well, it's almost a shoe at the goal now, isn't it?
Sure seems that way.
Well, I'm gonna call Natalie and tell her to take a look at Oslo's office.
It's late, Will. Let's just let her get some rest. She had a long day, right? I mean, she knew Oslo personally. Let's just all get some rest. I mean, unless you want to call her so bad, jeez.
Matt? Before you, Natalie and I were partners. On and off the clock.
And you didn't tell me?
I didn't think it'd be such a big deal to you. Seeing Natalie again brought up a lot of tough memories. I thought by pushing those away, I'd be able to get through it, but it's just not the case.
You mean by pushing me away, right?
Matt, no.
No, it's fine. It's just, if there's a history between you two, I wish I would have known that there was a history before jumping into a case with her. That's all.
Matt, I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner.
It's fine. I'll see you tomorrow, get some rest. We gotta confront Cole.
Wait, don't you want to ride back to the station?
Nah, station's not too far. I could use the fresh air.
Okay then. Night, Matt. Hello?
Hey.
Natalie! To what do I owe the pleasure?
thought you were gonna call me.
I was, but it was late and Matt, you know.
Come over.
What?
Come over. I got a lot of info and I'm sure you do too.
I mean, yeah, we did.
Good. I'll see you soon.
But... Hey, Nat. You look nice.
What'd you bring the wine for?
Oh, I just thought since it was so late I should bring something, you know.
Alright, well come on in. Let me pour you a glass.
Sure.
I know you always preferred white, so.
You remembered.
So, what'd you find?
Oh, yes. The Coronado. Oslo was there on Friday, and so was Cole. They got into a fight, and Oslo left. Cole didn't leave until about an hour before the murder took place.
Interesting.
The only thing we don't know is where Oslo was between the Coronado and his murder.
I don't know where he could have been.
What did you find?
A lot. I talked to Oslo's boss. She said that Cole had been there a week ago, begging for his job back.
Really?
Yes. She told him to get lost, which makes sense, but at some point last night, Oslo's office was ransacked.
No way.
Whoever did it was obviously looking for something.
Oslo's folder.
Which he didn't find because...
Oslo had it with him at the bar.
Which Cole figured out
Because he was at the bar.
bar.
So that's it. Cole had to have done it. He couldn't get his old job back, so he decided to go back to his old ways and try and steal Oslo's ideas. But when he couldn't find them in his office, he knew Oslo would be at the bar. He went, they fought, and Cole decided he had to kill Oslo for what he did to him.
That sounds right. Let's go get this arrest.
Yeah, but we need a warrant first.
We have more than enough evidence for this to be justified.
Are you sure?
Yes, now let's go.
Okay, hold on. Let me call Matt first.
We don't have enough time for this. Let's go.
But
Come on. It'll be just like old times.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like old times.
Let's go.
You're sure this is it?
Positive.
Here goes nothing. I'm not sure if we can just do that.
Who cares?
Hey, what the hell's the meaning of this?
Mr. Shellman, I'm Detective Will Fortis with the SPD. We have reason to believe you were involved with the murder of Oslo Freeport.
Wait, murder? Oslo's dead?
Like you didn't know. Tell you what, Natalie here is going to keep you company while I take a look around.
Wait, Natalie? She's the reason I was in jail in the first place.
Good to see you again, Cole.
So after weeks of stalking, you think you finally got something on me? Is that it?
Just sit down, bud.
Yep. That's Oslo's folder, all right. Yep. That'll do it.
What are you trying to pull here, huh? Why are you so out to get me? I'm just trying to live my life, and you're trying to accuse me of murder?
I'm not accusing. I know you did it.
So do I. You want to tell me what that is?
Is that Oslo's folder? How did that get here?
You stole it after you murdered Oslo. His blood is all over the pages of this folder, as well as your shirt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. It's obvious. You couldn't get your job back at Racco, so you went back and decided to do the one thing that got you arrested in the first place. You decided to steal Oslo's folder. When you couldn't find it at his office, you knew he'd be at the Coronado. You decided to confront him. And when you got into a fight, you thought the next best thing to do would be to follow him, kill him, and steal his folder. Am I getting closer?
Are you okay?
I'm doing great. Stop! Gentlemen, come on out. Doesn't have to end this way.
Gotcha.
How did you get in my car? Stay still.
Doesn't matter.
Cole Shellman, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Look, Cole, we got the evidence, we got the motive, we've got everything we need to put you away for the rest of your life. If we can just get a confession, maybe it doesn't have to go that way. Come on, Cole. You're going to be facing a jury. They're going to see everything. Your past in jail, your reason for being in jail, and every pretty little thing that led up right to Oslo's murder. They're going to pin it all on you, whether you like it or not. The jury's going to eat this all up, you know. This is a case with betrayal, backstabbing, broken trust, and hopefully, a happy ending. But only if you help me. Help me help you. Give me the facts.
You want to know the facts? I didn't do it. The man was my best friend, and that never changed no matter what he did to me. I would never kill him, no matter how many times I wanted to at some points.
So you did fantasize about killing Oslo. When was this?
Beginning of my prison sentence. I was angry, but then just became depressed.
You were in prison for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
What did you do when you got out?
I went back to Racco. I didn't know what else to do. I mean, they wouldn't take me back, and I don't blame them after what they think I did.
Tell me a little bit about Friday night. What led you to the bar?
I got to a low point. Lower than I ever thought I could be. I mean, I was free, and yet I felt nothing. So I got angry. It wasn't until after a month I got out until I finally got the courage.
Courage for what, Cole?
To confront him. I saw he still went to the bar every Friday night. So last Friday I decided to go see him. He took everything from me, man. He took my money, my job, my trust. I just stood there and watched him for a while. And it wasn't until he was about to leave until I finally decided to make my move. But then
what?
Until he turned around and he saw me, and he had the biggest smile on his face. A smile I hadn't seen in years. And just like that, I had forgotten why I even went there in the first place. All I knew is I had my best friend back. We sat down, we drank, laughed, reminisced, and everything seemed to be going fine until he said those words.
Hey, Cole, I want to be real for a second. I'm truly sorry for what happened to you. It was a mistake on my part. Marion convinced me to frame you, and I never should have listened to her. And I'm truly sorry.
And just like that, the fairy tale I was living was broken. And all the anger that I felt when I first walked into that bar came flooding back. This was the man who ruined my life. And before I even realized it, my hand was in a fist, and we threw one punch after another until the bartender broke us up. Oslo apologized to him and left. Didn't say another word to me, he didn't even look back.
What did you do then?
I stayed, sat back down, and I drank. And I drank, and I drank, and I drank. You know, my emotions get the better of me. First time I blacked out since college, as a matter of fact. I don't remember anything that happened after the fight. I woke up the next morning and I was home. I have no idea how I got there. I don't remember anything. For all I know. For all I know, I did kill him.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Shellman. Thank you for your confession.
The confession of a killer is an elusive thing. You're always able to get it. I don't know how you do it, but it's damn good work.
Thank you, Chief.
Case after case, you've nailed it every single time. Got skills.
Thank you, Chief. Well, I couldn't have done any of it without Matt, or Natalie, for that matter.
Please don't mention Natalie in front of me ever again. And as for Matt, you give him half the credit when it's all yours. This case, just like every other case, it's all been you, buddy. And if I had half mine, you'd honestly be better off without him.
No, I don't know about that, sir.
Something to consider, man.
Matt! Looks like you solved the case, huh?
What? Matt, no, it's not like that.
Guess the chief was right. You are better off without me.
Matt, come on, just let me explain. Natalie, now
Congrats
isn't...
on getting a confession out of Cole. That's something even I couldn't do.
Oh, thanks. It was really nothing, but I...
Let's celebrate over dinner tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can go to the Coronado in honor of Oslo. I know it's a bar, but they have really good food too.
That sounds great.
Great, it's a date. I'll see you there around 7.
All right. See you then. All right, I really gotta be going now. Matt, wait, please. Just hold on.
Glad to see you could get away from your girlfriend.
What? Matt, no, she's not my girlfriend. She's just...
Your partner. I know, you told me. A little too late.
Matt, I was going to tell you sooner. I was just... It's hard for me.
Yeah, it was so hard for you. So hard that you went and solved the case with her.
Matt, come on.
Look, we had a plan, Will. We're gonna meet right here, right now, and go confront Cole together.
Instead, I get here, and you've already gone and solved the case.
Matt, I wanted you there. I really did, but Natalie...
Natalie isn't your partner.
I am. Look, if you had just called me, I would have been there.
Matt, I'm sorry.
Look, I've never been the best detective. I'm not good at what I do, but I always believed I could amount to something because of you, but now I just don't know. Chief never believed in me, and now you don't either.
Matt, don't say that.
I don't need this, Will. I have other places I can go. I always stayed because I made a commitment. I was your partner.
Matt, come on, we are partners.
Yeah, we were.
But you broke my trust, and that's not what partners do. You lied about Natalie, and you went behind my back and solved the case without me.
Matt, it wasn't like
But
that.
it was!
Look, you want Natalie so bad you can have her. I'm not gonna get in your way. You can be the perfect, dynamic, duo couple, whatever the hell you want. I'm not gonna be in your way anymore.
Matt, stop.
What do you want from me, Will? You made your feelings perfectly clear. You got your new partner, you solved the case, you had no loose ends all tied up in a bow, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
Come on. Isn't it all a little too perfect?
What? Cole?
Yeah, Cole. What about him? He confessed.
Of course he confessed. You were interrogating him. Do you even know what he was going through? His best friend betrayed him. He was so emotionally vulnerable, and you didn't even give him the chance to get a lawyer. And now, an innocent man is going to jail.
Innocent man? Innocent man? Matt, he stole from Oslo and then murdered him.
You told me you never believed that. Of course, once you found out Natalie was the one that put him away, you believe everything.
What's Natalie got to do with this?
She's been out to get Cole from the start.
Because he was an obvious suspect.
I don't know, Will. We're not supposed to leave any stone unturned, but look around, there's still a lot of stones out there.
I found the evidence.
Yeah, it was just sitting there, waiting to be found. Cole didn't even know it was there.
You think it was planted?
And if we kept turning over stones, we'd find out.
What stones are there left to turn?
I don't know! I just think Natalie is hiding something, okay?
That is so unprofessional. Natalie is a good detective, Matt. Just because you don't like her does not give you the right to bash her work. Just accept it. She's a better detective than you'll ever be.
Alright, that's it.
Get out of here!
Don't have to ask me twice.
I never want to see you again.
Good.
Come back for more info, did you?
Oh, not today, Jimmy. I'm on personal business.
Got a hot date?
You could say that. I'm actually running a little late, and she might have left already, so... Actually, have you seen her here tonight?
She looks familiar. No, not tonight. Couldn't be. No, it's not.
Why?
I'm just thinking. She looks like a girl that was hanging out here last Friday night. Come to think of it, I think she was the one that finally got that buddy Oslo's out of here.
Wait, you didn't say anything about that yesterday.
Well, I can't remember every detail every night. I'm just a bartender, for Pete's sake. You know what? I don't think that was the girl I saw the other night. Just forget about what I said. Let me know when he's ready to order.
How'd you get my car?
Hey!
What?
Look, detective, I don't think she's coming. Are you gonna order something or what?
I'm sorry for taking up the space, Jimmy. I promise I'll order something next time.
Hey, jeez, not even a tip?
Come on, man, come on.
Your call has been forwarded to
Go to hell.
No, real mature, Matt. Matt, please, I'm sorry. Don't hang up. You were right. Cole was framed.
So here we are again.
Matt, I'm sorry. I've treated you like crap throughout this entire case. I've been distracted. And you're the one who's taking the fall for it. It's not right. And for that, I'm sorry. If you want to leave my side after this case, so be it. That's your decision. But right now, I need you. I need to stop Natalie before any more innocent people get hurt. It's taken me too long to realize it, and it's about time I do something about it. You in?
Oh, what the hell? I'm in.
Oh, hello, Detective. I didn't really think I'd be seeing you again. Natalie told me what happened with Cole. Very brave and noble of you, Detective Fortis.
Ma'am, we need to talk immediately. I don't believe Cole murdered your husband, and I do believe you're still in danger.
Well, I don't understand. From everything I've heard, it seems like Cole was the one who did it.
Well, it would seem that way, but I just need you to listen.
Well, I don't want to listen. Cole killed my husband, and now you're here trying to convince me he didn't. I won't have it.
Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to take Detective Fortis' word for it. Prepare to be impressed.
Well, if Cole didn't do it, who did?
Natalie.
How dare you? How dare you? Natalie has been the only person who has tried to help me out of this difficult time, and now you accuse her of killing my husband. They were friends too, you know. This is outrageous. You two call yourselves detectives.
Just hear him out, ma'am.
Trust me, ma'am, I thought Cole was a shoo-in for this case. All of the evidence lined up perfectly, from his personal history with Oslo, where he was on the night of the murder, and all of the evidence found in his house thereafter. There was no question Cole had done it.
Exactly.
But my partner reminded me of something. In this job, we can't leave anything to assumption, and all of the pieces in this case fell just a little bit too into place. So I started over. Reanalyzed the whole case, starting with one bit of knowledge that Cole gave me.
So after weeks of stalking me, you think we finally got something? Is that it?
Cole said that Natalie had been stalking him for weeks, presumably since he got out of prison.
Yes, she was. I didn't trust Cole, so I asked her to keep tabs on him. I just wanted to keep Oslo safe.
Which is very kind of you, but I believe this was just the excuse that Natalie was looking for. Now she had permission to study Cole. She would be able to frame him with ease. She already knew that Cole had gone to try and get his job back, and she knew it was only a matter of time before he went to see Oslo at the Coronado. So this is when Natalie made her plan, and she made sure everything would go according to how she wanted it to.
You're telling me that Natalie went through all this trouble to kill my husband, her friend?
When last Friday night rolled around, she saw Cole en route to the Coronado. This is when she put her plan into action. She snuck into the Racco building and destroyed the place to make it look like someone was looking for something. Then she went back to the Coronado to observe Cole and Oslo. After Oslo left during the fight, Natalie was waiting for him.
Oh, Nat, what are you doing here?
After drugging Oslo, she took him to a car, but not just any car. Cole's car, which he had broken into. After that, she left Oslo there, passed out, alone, and then went back to check on Cole. Cole downed drink after drink, and when he was at his most vulnerable, she swooped in. She drugged his drink and Cole blacked out. She then dragged Cole out of there, acting as a concerned friend. She brought Cole out to his car and sat him in the back seat with his old friend Oslo, who was still passed out. Natalie drove them to a secure location after that. She took Oslo out of the car and tossed him to the ground. Before she did the deed, though, she took Cole's shirt and put it on. She knew she had to make it look like Cole was the one who did it. It couldn't be a simple gunshot. It had to be revenge.
Nat, why?
From there, she had to tie up loose ends. She took the now-dead Oslo to a park on the north side of Springfield and dumped him there. Before she left, though, she made sure to leave tire marks so that we would know that Cole's car had been there. After that, she took Cole home, put him in bed, planted the evidence, and then went home. She had done it. Oslo was dead, and Cole had been perfectly framed.
You expect me to believe this crap? Do you have any idea how many leaps in logic you took? Do you have evidence to back any of this up?
Because I know Natalie. She has always been self-centered, conniving, and neurotic. Anything she does is to benefit herself and leave the other people around her to rot. And I want you to know I wouldn't make any of this up. The only reason Natalie became a detective is she saw opportunity for herself. And I want to warn you, because I think she's coming for you next.
What the hell?
She's gotten in good with you and Oslo. I believe she's going after your wealth. She created the perfect suspect 5 years ago when she put Cole away. She used him to kill Oslo, and now she's going to use him again to kill you.
Well, aren't you good, Will Fortis?
Put your hands up! Will, come on!
What happened?
You're almost right, Will, but it turns out this was more of a Bonnie and Bonnie situation. Come on, we gotta go after him.
Here, you drive. No, you always drive. Ah, fine, let's just go.
what to do.
Yeah.
Make sure the safety is on.
I know how to use a gun.
I know, I'm just making sure, alright?
Take it. What? Take it. We gotta fight them off.
But I've never fired a gun before.
If you want to make it out of here and not spend the rest of your life in prison, you gotta do it. You signed up for this life. Now come on.
Matt, stop. You're gonna run out of bullets.
Well, it's harder than it looks, all right?
Just focus, alright? Don't shoot unless you know what you're gonna hit.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That Marion chick's a pretty good shot.
Nat, I can't do this. This feels wrong.
Give me the gun.
Come on, Matt, do something!
Gotcha.
Hell yeah!
Okay, what's the plan here?
I don't know, we gotta draw him out.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know. Figure something out.
Just keep shooting at him. Got it.
Just one gun? Jesus Christ.
Dated this chick?
It's complicated.
Of course it is. Oh, Jesus! Well, my door's been compromised. I'm coming over.
Alright, quick!
Jesus, we gotta think of something better than this.
I know what Natalie wants. She's doing this all for her own self-gain. Every time I think a person is somewhat decent, this happens.
What are you gonna do?
Go there. Just trust me. Natalie, come out and put your gun down. Let's just stop shooting, all right? Come on. I know why you're doing this. I know why you're doing all of this.
Oh, do tell.
You were always cruel. Doing everything for your own self-gain. You did it with Oslo, now you're doing it with us. God, I can't believe I let you get in my head again! You want me dead just as much as you wanted Oslo dead. Only with me, it's not about the money, is it? No. You just wanted to watch me suffer!
Oh, well. You really do have an ego about yourself, don't you? Yeah, I wanted to kill Oslo, but it was never about the money. The fact that I get to kill you is just an added bonus.
Oh, would you look at that? Go on. Do it, or I will.
Natalie, don't do this. Put the gun down.
You'll have to kill me.
Natalie, please.
Come on, do it. I knew you wouldn't do it. You don't have the stomach for it.
God, no. No. Oh, Jesus Christ, stay with me, man. No. It's gonna be okay. Right? Just hold on to it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay? It's gonna... Come on, stay with me, man. Stay with me. Stay.
Natalie, please, it's my leg. Please. Have fun in jail, baby. What? Nat, no!
Look, Will, I don't know what you want me to do. I told you needed this case to be short and sweet, and you gave me the perfect suspect. The Freeports are a rich family.
They're not rich anymore. Natalie had them move all of their assets into a joint fund, which Marion never signed off on. She doesn't have access to.
Which is completely legal.
Doesn't change the fact that Marion and Natalie both conspired and succeeded in killing Oslo.
There are murders in Springfield every day. You put at least half of the murders away yourself. The people of Springfield can rest easy knowing that someone was put away. And if that someone is Cole Shellman, then so be it.
Cole was an innocent man. Marion paid to have her husband killed, and Natalie killed Matt.
Matt's sacrifice will be remembered fondly.
Shut the hell up! You never even cared about him to start with.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, we'll find a way to put Marion in jail. But we need to find a way that doesn't affect the story.
The story? The story? You mean the cover? God, this is all bullshit! You know that.
Watch your mouth, detective.
No, I won't. Because it's true. This is all bullshit. If this is the kind of law enforcement you want to run, then count me out of it. You're gonna let an innocent man rot in jail and let the woman who killed my partner get away. If that's how you want to play things, count me out of it.
You're gonna regret this, Fortis!
Yeah? Good.
Fortis! Fortis!
Things didn't get any better for the chief after that. The rest of the force lost their trust in him, especially after the story of what actually happened broke out. They eventually got Cole out of there. By the time the trial rolled around, everyone knew Cole was innocent. Cole was able to walk away free. Some mangled form of the truth got out, and Marion did end up in jail, but no charges for Natalie were ever made official. As for Matt, he got a small obituary in the newspaper, and an even smaller funeral. It was hard to see someone with so much heart receive so little in the end. And that leaves me. Since I quit the force, I've been running my own investigation. The law failed me, so I had to take matters into my own hands. Matt gave his life for me. It's my fault he's no longer here. I have to make it worth it. I will find Natalie. And I will bring her to justice.
That's tough stuff, Detective. I'm sorry to hear about your partner. I'm sure he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, let me do something nice for you. Anytime you're here, drinks on me.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
Don't mention it. Oslo was some of the best business I've ever had here. It's a shame what happened to him, and with you trying to right that wrong, it's the least I can do.
To Oslo.
to Detective Foxworthy. Be careful though. Remember what I said about drinking alone. It's never good. Find yourself a friend.
Thanks for the concern, Jimmy. I'll be alright.
No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. I don't stay up late, got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio.